Hey guys, welcome back to the King's Corner for the KingsCast. I am the KingFanMan. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but that's all right. I was doing KingFanMan business. In fact, I was in Fallout 76 and doing a build for you guys. I was doing a Fallout 76 camp build resources. I hope you like that. But I'm just a little bit late, just for 30 minutes late. Hopefully you'll jump on in just a minute. A lot to talk about in Bethesda and in gaming. Resident Evil is out. There's another one that was just an old Mass Effect has been teased that there's another Mass Effect coming. A little bit going on with Fallout 76. A couple of guys jumping on. Good to see y'all. And sorry I was late, guys, but I'm here, KingFanMan. I hope y'all have your questions ready and ready to discuss Bethesda and all things gaming. It's been a while. I was gone for a little bit with the flu and lupus and dealing with church and everything else, but it's good to be talking with y'all. Good to be back with y'all. How are y'all doing on this cold Saturday? Well, it's cold here in Arkansas anyway. Is it cold where you guys are today? I hope my chat's working. Somebody say something on the chat so I know that y'all are listening to me. I was saying in the news, Fallout 70 has a new PvP mode. Resident Evil came out. The new Resident Evil just came out. Mass Effect is going to have there's going to be a new Mass Effect, y'all. That is exciting. I can't wait to talk a little bit about that. I know that's not Bethesda, but that's pretty cool for you Mass Effect fans. I've just started playing Mass Effect, but that is exciting for me. And so a lot of new things to talk about today. Is the chat not working? We can't do this without chat. Come on. There it is. Oh, hey, yay. Oh, yeah, an Anthem demo is live too. There y'all are. My chat wasn't working for a while. Okay, what have I missed in chat? Let's see. Super Chats is now available. Yes, it is. Are you okay? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Twitter said don't be late, and I was late. That's right. But I was doing something for y'all. Does that count? Yeah, talking about Anthem, I was super excited about Anthem, and I still am. I want to try it. If you've tried Anthem, let me know how it is. I know there's several out there that have played Anthem, and some have said they're a little disappointed with it. But then I have also heard that some are excited about it. So I would really like to know about Anthem. I've also heard some good reviews on the one I was talking about just a minute ago. I'm having a lupus moment. Good grief. What did I just say? Not Mass Effect, but the other one. The one that just released like the day before yesterday. Resident Evil. I've heard some good things on Resident Evil. So some really good games that are out there right now that I would like to play, but I am so busy playing Bethesda games. I don't know when I'm going to have time. I still have Mass Effect that I'm needing to play. I've got all these games that are backed up that I'm needing to play. So let me know what y'all are playing right now, what y'all want to play, and of course your questions for the day. And let me know what you think about the new Bethesda news, the new Fallout 76 news, and anything in gaming y'all want to talk about. Remember, this is a subscriber-driven podcast, so wherever y'all want this podcast to go, that's where it will go. That's what I like about the KingCast. You never know where it's going to go. A lot of news in gaming, and we can go anywhere with it y'all want to go. The Queen's on. Hey, Queen, how are you doing? As y'all can see, I'm not in the normal King's Corner. I'm here with my mother, and she just walked by. Say hi, Mother. Hi, Mother. There went my mother. Hey, Paul. Hey, Heath. Hey, Anastasia. Hey, Lady Braven. Hey, Jack. Hey, Big T. Hey, Queen. I said, oh, hey to you already. It's good to see all you guys today. He said he's playing Fallout 76 on the PS4 with friends, and on Xbox. Well, you're brave. You're on Fallout 4 on Xbox. I need to get with you and play Fallout 76 on PS4 then. We need to jump on that together. My character's still under level 5 on PS4, so I need to get my character going on PS4. Paul, have you heard anything about the camp vending machines? Yeah, that's supposedly in the new content that is coming with the vaults opening and all of that stuff. That's the PvE content that was put on the back burners to get this PvP out first. So it's still coming, and I figured that would be a subject of conversation if y'all want to talk about Fallout 76. And I know a lot of people are asking why the PvP content is coming first instead of the PvE, player versus environment, instead of player versus player. I've been noticing, though, there are a lot of people that are excited about the PvP. And it's really, and I don't mean to, well, I'm just going to say it. Mostly it's the younger people that are excited about the PvP. And us old folks are more waiting on the quests and that kind of stuff. I've really noticed that. It's not all that way. I understand that. But most of the young people are so excited about this PvP. And I've even seen some say, yeah, I'm jumping back into Fallout 76. I'm excited. There was one guy on... yeah, I agree, Heath. And that's what I said on my video. By the way, y'all go give my video a mercy watch again. It's only got like 100 and something views. Bless its heart. I'm embarrassed by it. I believe this PvP will separate the PvP crowd from those that don't want a PvP, and I think that's a good thing. So what I was getting at in my video is Bethesda did two things. It was a business decision, which Fallout 76 definitely needs to keep to retain the young people in Fallout 76 and bring some new ones in. They know that. And the younger crowd seems to want the PvP. So they made that business decision. And it also separates the PvP from us old folks that don't like the PvP, which would drive us old folks away. Okay. So I really think it's a win-win for both groups. So Bethesda had a decision to make. What do we do first? Who do we make happy first? And it really, if you look at it right, it really makes both groups happy because it does separate that. And maybe there won't be, and I haven't had that much griefing problems at all. I still haven't had that much griefing problems, but I know a few have. But I really think it's a good thing. And then if you want to get in there with a new character, or if you want to just jump in there and have fun one day and do some, PvP, that might be fun to play with for a little bit. I wouldn't want to do that much, but to get in there with a few of you and play around, that would be fun. It would be neat to do for a little bit. By the way, Sonic, if you're watching, I need some sweet tea. Y'all can send that care of the KingFanMan. I would appreciate it, please. I'm getting all kind of sponsorship offers every day. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. The Queen can back me up on this. Every day I'm getting a sponsorship offer for my channel. I haven't accepted any of them yet, but they offer me, none of them have been something I can endorse, but Sonic hasn't called yet. So Sonic, if you're listening, I will endorse you. If all you got to do, no money. It's just sweet tea. That's all I want. Sweet tea. Somebody needs to mod some sweet tea into Fallout 76. Yeah. One thing, by the way, while we're talking about Fallout 76, if you guys don't know, hey, Vic, we were talking about Resident Evil and Mass Effect, and we're going to talk about it some more in just a minute, by the way. So don't jump off just because we're talking about Fallout 76. I promise we're going to talk about Mass Effect and Resident Evil. If you guys don't know, on Fallout 76, every day they have a daily challenge where you can get free atoms, you know, those things that you can buy stuff in the atom store. And it's super easy. I mean, it's super easy stuff. And I don't know if y'all are taking advantage of that. Like yesterday, it was eat gumdrops and you got 10 free atoms, or kill 5 rad roaches and it was 10 free atoms. I've just been doing it like 2 or 3 days and I'm up over 1,000 atoms, and I've bought stuff in the atom store. So if y'all are not taking advantage of that, you need to be. I know the stuff is too high in the atom store, but they really are generous in giving them if you play the game just a little bit and look at that stuff. And in fact, there's a couple of people, and I'll leave a link on my Twitter, that I'm friends with, that every day they post on Twitter what the free challenges are. So it's pretty neat. And like I said, most of them are pretty easy. Sometimes they're a little bit more difficult. And sometimes they sound real easy, but like today it was find and scrap 10 teddy bears. Well, I thought that would be easy. No, you would think, you know, you've seen teddy bears everywhere, but when you're looking for them, you can't find them. And that, Heath, that's exactly right. Rad roaches are everywhere until you're looking for them. That's right. We'll talk more about Fallout 76 in just a minute. I know since Vic jumped on here, I know she is interested in this, and I want to get her take on 2 things. Number 1, the Resident Evil, but 2, the news about Mass Effect. If y'all hadn't heard, it's been a huge rumor about Mass Effect. I guess it would be Mass Effect 5. I don't know what they would call it. But a new Mass Effect coming out. Kingdom Hearts 3 is out Tuesday. That sounds good as well. What do you guys think about a new Mass Effect? Is that exciting to you? That is super exciting to me, except for the fact that I have to play a lot of games before I get to it. That is super. I mean, I was scared that the franchise was dead. Oh, hey, Psycho, I didn't see the hi back there. I'm sorry. How are you doing? I hope you and your wife are doing well. How's your wife feeling, by the way? Psycho, is she doing better? We've been praying for her. I hope she's doing a lot better. Yeah, I know, Vic. I know how the rumors are, but I really think this one is true. I think it's been. I really have thought it's been in the works for a while, and I think now that Anthem is out and they're finished with it, I believe that's what they're working on now. I really, really, really do. I think they're going full tilt on Mass Effect, and with what happened to Andromeda, I think they're going to knock it out of the park with this next one. I mean, they're going to make sure that this is the best Mass Effect ever. I really believe that. I really believe it. And I'm not making fun of Andromeda. I'm talking about what Andromeda kind of gets the stigma that Fallout 76 does. I understand that. With the stigma that it has, they're going to knock it out of the park. You know, Bethesda gets beat up for Fallout 76, but here I am. You know, I love it. I think Bethesda is going to try that much harder because of Fallout 76, and I think they're going to do the same thing because of Andromeda. I really do. And I know there's some. I know. And where is he, by the way? He's one of our main guys here. He loves Andromeda. What's his name? And I've gone blank. Y'all know him. Boy, I'm having lupus moments today. Y'all shout out his name if you remember. He's normally on here with us, but anyway. And the other one is, Vic, have you played Resident Evil yet? I know some of y'all were talking about getting Resident Evil. have any of y'all got it to play? I've played the old games. I like the old games. This new one, it interested me, but again, I've got so many. I've got the Mass Effects to play. I've got Tomb Raider to play. I've got, of course, 76. I'm booked with 5 characters, and I've also got what is the realistic RPG that's the realistic one like Skyrim. I've got that one to play. Y'all tell me what that boy. My memory's terrible. What's the name of it? The very realistic one that came out last year. Yeah, and I got Red Dead. Yeah, you're right. I hadn't finished Red Dead either. Now I'm getting close with Red Dead. Yeah, Kingdom Come. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Y'all have to help me. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got all of those to finish. And I'm one that when I get on one game, y'all tell me if y'all are like this. When I get on one game, I have a hard time jumping around. I really do. I would love to do Horizon Zero Dawn. See, now that I've got a PlayStation, I want to do God of War. I want to do Horizon Zero Dawn. I would love to do Spider-Man even. But Horizon Zero Dawn is one that I would really like. I don't even want to think about those PlayStation exclusives. The second Last of Us. Far Cry 5. Oh, Far Cry 5. I've been waiting on Far Cry 5. See, there's so many that I want. But y'all have seen my schedule with Fallout 76 and then doing videos and family and church. When am I going to play another game? There's no time. All these games in no time. Tell the Queen I need more time to play games. Yep, Mass Effect first, exactly. I've got to play the ones I have first. It's ruthless. I have a gaming channel where I need to be reviewing more and putting more out, but yet I don't have time to even play them. It's crazy. Time is short. There's not enough time in the day. Queen says, you don't know how to Skype me on your phone. I'm sorry. How far have I gotten into which one, Big T? Into Mass Effect? Into Mass Effect? I've about halfway through the first one. I'm really just getting going with the first one. Like I said, I don't like to jump around, and I was just getting going with the first one when 76 hit. I want to get in one and really get going. And now that I've got this schedule going with 76 where I really want to play with all of you guys, and I haven't had a chance. I've just got the PS4, and there's so many like I'm just looking at Psycho and Heath on PS4, and I mean there's several of you that I haven't even gotten close to playing with. I just met today, and I'm trying to think. He's got 2 names. He's got one on Twitter and one on YouTube. He's Georgia in one, and he's Texas in other. Texas Weeds in one. He's Georgia Dogs in the other one. But I just met him for the first time in Fallout today, and it's just because he happened to see me in the game. So, no, it's not your fault at all. No. But I'm having so much fun getting to meet subscribers. I got 2 or 3 more subscribers this past week that I got to play with that are brand new to me. And it's so great getting to meet them and talk to them. And one of them hadn't been in 76 for a while. and it got him re-excited into 76. Now I see him on Twitter posting about 76, so that just fired me up again. So I love it. I love it. Queen says, did he see you or the Mississippi? Yeah, he saw the Mississippi Queen, because that's still my name in PC, you turkey trot. No, it is not your fault, Vic. You are the one that got me the PS4. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Matthew said he was fortunate enough to play back on release. Well, I want to do it again. I wished I had more time. I enjoy that so much. Getting to know you guys that way and talking one-on-one. It is so much fun. So much fun. That's one of the reasons I like the KingCast like this. We can talk, but in the game we can actually sit there and converse, and it's just so great. Getting to know you better is one of the reasons I love it so much. So I'm looking forward to it. So again, just a little plug. If y'all want to play Fallout 76 with me on any platform, you can do that now. Just send me a message and we'll work out a time. It don't have to be one of my scheduled times. I'll try to work with you just any time. Just came in, gave a thumbs up. Thank you. Outrage crowd has moved on to Anthem. Yep, that's probably true. You're probably exactly true. I've heard that some of that crowd, they're not liking Anthem too much, and that's probably what you're talking about. I kind of had high hopes for Anthem, but I've been hearing some negative things. So maybe I really hope they don't get I hope they don't have another Andromeda. I don't want any company to go through what Bethesda went through, but I'm ready for it to be somebody other than Bethesda for a while. Anthem is okay. It's a bit buggy, but this is the demo. Yep. The outrage cloud don't like anything. You're exactly right. They're just going to be mad at everything. Yeah, it looks really good. I still hope it's going to be a good game. Yeah, I've seen that, Heath, about the jacket. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna down Bethesda for anything right now, for whatever they can. And there's some YouTubers that will. I could name them, but I'm not going to. Vic, you didn't answer. Have you played Resident Evil yet? Did you get it? Has any of y'all played it? Did any of y'all answer? My memory ain't going well today. Oh, I didn't take my pill. That's what it is. I didn't medicate myself before I came on here. I think my chat stopped again. You've downloaded but hadn't played it yet? I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I'm going to play the ones I've got, but I'm going to sit back and anxiously wait and see what you guys say about it. Queen's wanting a Starbucks, and I'm wanting a new sweet tea. Zonder Bunny says she's playing it right now. Very cool. Okay, if y'all will give me 5 seconds, I'm going to take my pill. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves. This is terrible. This is showing your age, isn't it? Well, Heath, I'm a Bethesda fanboy, so I pretty much stay with Bethesda games. Now, I play others, but I am mainly a Bethesda fanboy. Or fan man. I'm a KingFanMan. All right. I'm good now. Psycho. I got my pill. The Fan Man. Okay. Pardon the interruption. I was going to ask y'all. I almost asked you guys if you guys wanted me to do a live stream on Fallout 76 instead of a KingCast, but I didn't because I know y'all like this as well. So I think I'm going to do both. But so y'all can look forward to that too, and we can chat on that as well. And I think I'm just going to do it straight off YouTube because I still ain't got Twitch figured out very good. But I haven't got the audience built up on Twitch yet. So I'm going to be doing that very soon. And today, tell you what I was doing real quick. I did a camp build for y'all, something totally different than I've ever done. So I'll have that video out for you in the next couple of days. And it's pretty ugly, but I hope y'all enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy the chats as well. Well, we're getting closer to the spring. I know it's not here yet. I know I talk about it almost every time we come on, but guys, I'm still, and I know all of y'all don't like this game, but I'm going to talk y'all into it, and I'm going to keep bringing it up. I'm going to talk y'all into Rage. Y'all are going to have to at least try it. And the reason I say that, because there's a few people on here that didn't even want to try Fallout, and now they like it. And they didn't think they were going to like it, but now they like it because they tried it. And I bet they would like Rage if they tried Rage. Because I'm telling you from experience, I played it and it's so cool. It is a cool game. You get to drive cars and customize cars. You get an open world. It's so cool. Why would you not like Rage? And it is coming so soon. I hope Rage does so good. I'm so excited about Rage. That's my game of the year for this coming year is Rage. That's the one I'm waiting for. If there was one game I had to have this year, it's Rage. So I really hope it does well. I'm worried, but I really hope it does well. And the reason I say I'm worried because sometimes Bethesda Softworks games don't sell as good as Bethesda Game Studios games because sometimes people don't give them a shot. So y'all give them a shot. It's a great game. Y'all try it. We'll Rage it. James, there you are. You're the one that loves Andromeda. I couldn't think of your name a minute ago. James, how are you feeling? I've been thinking about you. You doing all right? Are you feeling any better? Rage 2, right now, they say it will not have multiplayer as far as I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're still dizzy. I wish that medicine was helping you. I'm so sorry. From everything I've heard, Rage 2 does not have multiplayer. It does not have multi-transactions or microtransactions. So that's good news. But no multiplayer either, which for the most part, for most people, that's good news as well. It's just a plain Jane open world shoot 'em up. But again, it is a fully open world. And from everything I understand, now I'm not saying there's no loading screens at all, but you go from driving a car, jumping off the car, to running into shooting without a loading screen. I mean that it's a seamless open world, they call it. So the whole thing is open. The only loading screens I know of is when you go into buildings. So it really, really looks fabulous. On the iPad, wow. You know, I would love to see it like come to the Switch. I don't know. It may be too big of a game to go to the Switch. I know Bethesda loves, and I'm talking about Bethesda Softworks now. Bethesda Softworks loves putting games on Switch. They really have a good relationship with Nintendo, and they've been putting every game they can. In fact, as far as I know, they've done every game except for the Fallouts uh, onto the Switch. And I really don't know why. Now, I understand why they don't put 4 because of the building, but it seems like they could put 3 and New Vegas on there. But I would love to see like Rage go on there, and I think Rage might go on the Switch. The cars might keep it. That might be the only thing that kept it off the Switch. Matthew says, I have a feeling this game will sell well. Rage 2, that is a smooth, clean, seamless, true sandbox open world, has its draw like Just Cause crowd. Yep. Uh, you know, it's not an RPG, so your true Fallout fans are not going to. I mean, it's not going to feel like a Fallout game. It's still a first person shooter, but you do have that, as you say, that seamless open world, and you have the flexibility of the customization of the vehicles at least. So that gives you that feel that you do have in the Fallout games, that you have with the building and all that. So in a lot of ways, it does feel like the newer Fallout games in that sense. So it's according to what you like about the Fallout games. If you like the building and the open world and that stuff, you might really like it. He says some content creators are starting to say they are getting tired of open world games. I feel like the more content, the better. I agree. Did you know Assassin's Creed Odyssey is on the Nintendo Switch, but only in Japan? I did not know that, James. That's really cool. That's another game I would love to try that's out there is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've heard really good things about that. And in fact, speaking of the cars, I know I probably told you this. I'm gonna do my next video is on the cars of Rage 2. The cars are insane in that game. You have the basic car and dune buggy. You have the trucks and monster trucks. Then you have the diesels, and then you have tanks, and then you have a actual hovercraft in the game. So I mean, you've got all kinds of vehicles that you can choose from, and the developers say if you find it in the game, you can drive it. So if you come across it, it's yours, which is wow. So that's really cool. Danny Ray says he's excited for Cyberpunk, Starfield. Yeah, absolutely. But if it's like Witcher 3 and Fallout 4, where they come out close, I will cry because I want to play both. They will. They're going to do this exact same thing. Those two companies are destined to do that. I'm telling you. They absolutely, absolutely will. Let's see. Yep, a hovercraft, absolutely. And the hovercraft looks amazing. Cyberpunk looks interesting. Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk is another one of those games that it kind of goes back and forth on whether it's a RPG, whether it's a first person shooter, and they really don't know what to classify it as either. And it's going to be a big, cool game. But yeah, it looks awesome as well. The one thing, and I know y'all probably heard me say this, but the one cool thing I've seen about that I wish Bethesda could get this. When they did the reveal of Cyberpunk, and it was just going through the city. It was just a simple thing of going through the city. Did y'all notice how many NPCs there was in the city? Just how many people there was? Can you imagine if Skyrim or Fallout 4 had that many people in the city? I want Bethesda to get to that point. That was awesome. That was awesome. To have that many working NPCs in the city, that was really amazing. That says a lot. Yep. Yeah, I know, Vic. I know. Hearing them talk about that, each one of their NPCs has a unique schedule, and yeah, it's amazing to hear what all they do. They all have a backstory. They all have a home. They all have a job. They all, yeah, it's amazing. It's it's a full working city. It's a real working city. You know, finally you see a game with a real working city. It's that's what makes a game immersive. Now that game is immersive. That's what I imagine Starfield is going to be. I hope, you know, because you hear Todd Howard talking about, you know, it's the next leap in gaming. Well, to be the next leap in a Bethesda game, they're going to have to up what they do with their cities. They're going to have to up what they do when it comes to their interaction with the NPCs, because again, I just go back to the Skyrim model. Can you imagine if Whiterun would have been like that when you walked into the gates of the city, to have a full, true working city to walk into? You know, that wow. You know, for 2011, don't get me wrong, Skyrim was wonderful and revolutionary, but it was 2011. You know, we're in 2019 now. So Bethesda needs to come on and get with the times. Has Sonic called y'all yet? I hadn't heard from him. I'm down to my eyes. Did you know that all the NPCs in Cyberpunk are handcrafted by the development team instead of procedurally generated? Yep. Yep. Which is what it takes to make such a unique and fully realized and fully immersive world. That's absolutely. They're also saying Cyberpunk will have customizable cars, kind of like Rage. That's awesome. Oh, by the way, and I don't mean to jump subjects. Did y'all see Rage? What they did to Far Cry 6, I guess it is. Far Cry 6, you know, we were talking a couple of podcasts ago how Far Cry 6, their cover art and all that looked like it looked like they stole it off of Rage, or it looked like a copy off of Rage. Well, Rage or Bethesda actually kind of trolled them, and I need to find a copy of what they did. They actually put up Far Cry 6 picture and put under it something like "Y'all need more pink" or something like that. I mean, they really called them on it. It was really funny. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just thought about that. That was really funny. Hey, Manos, good to see you stop in. You missed it. No, you didn't miss it. You're right on time, Manos. I was late too. Danny Ray, Oblivion to Skyrim was a big jump. Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping Skyrim to TES 6 will blow us away as well. which I honestly think that's why they've waited so long. This is just my opinion, honestly, my opinion. Uh, the reason that I believe that Bethesda has not touched the Elder Scrolls series is because Skyrim was such a revolutionary game. I mean, it changed gaming. Uh, you wouldn't have The Witcher if it wasn't for Skyrim. You wouldn't have a lot of things if it wasn't for Skyrim. It literally changed gaming. You know, how do you do a sequel to that? You know, how do you top that? And if they did one in 2015, well, look at Fallout 4. Look at what it would have been. It wouldn't have been that much better, and they knew that. Uh, I believe they've been waiting until they could do something. And Todd Howard's even talked about it. He said the technology is not there to do what they want. So, in other words, to be able to top what they did with Skyrim, they don't even have the technology to do it. So they know to be able to top what they did, they don't have the capability yet. So they're at least smart enough to know that. So they're working on it. They at least have that business model right. Let's see. Skyrim was all those sessions of AD. Yeah, when I was young in video game form. That's right. You know, I was reading what Mano says. I should have read it out loud. The only problem, if they don't make massive improvements with Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6, especially with what happened with Fallout 76. And of course, I have my own ideas with Fallout 76. I don't think Fallout 76 was that bad. I think, but I'm not going to get into that. If they don't have massive improvements, I think the public is going to go nuts, because you saw what happened with Fallout 76. And at least I think we can all admit it was a over don't you think it was a little over exaggeration, at least what people did to Fallout 76? That they overreacted to what was wrong with Fallout 76? In other words, are people expecting too much out of Bethesda? Maybe that's it. And maybe it's because Skyrim was such a phenomenon. And that's the unique thing. See, what some of us don't realize is, and we do if we think about it, before Morrowind, before Bethesda was a nobody. It was a group of less than 100 people. This is not a big company like EA and even some of the others. This was a little bitty company. They have just become the giant that they are, and that they just became that because of Skyrim, really. So we think we put them up there to that level mainly because of Skyrim. And now we want them to produce on the level of, well, we want to jump from, we want what Skyrim was, but now we want it in 2019 terms. We want how good Skyrim was revolutionary for 2019. We want a revolutionary now. And I understand that. That's what I want. But wow. No, they're still not that big. I mean, they're humongous compared to what they were. And I still think they're having huge growing pains. And can I say something publicly for the first time? I've said this privately. I'm going to say it publicly for the first time. It's just a thought, okay? This is just a thought. I'm just saying it among friends. Have y'all noticed how quiet Pete Hines has been for the last month or so? Just a thought. Have y'all noticed how quiet he's been for the last month or so? I just wonder, maybe, if there's a reason why he's been so quiet. That's all I'll say. I don't know any inside information. Just asking. Bethesda needs to improve graphics above all else. Forget the bugs for a moment or the clanky gameplay, but seriously look at vanilla Fallout 4 compared to other 2015 releases. And we know they have engine troubles. They need, and that's what they're working on, thankfully. Yes, his Twitter went, and remember, he was answering questions. I mean, questions on Twitter, boom, 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 and then all those problems happened with the bag and all that. And I mean, what happened to him? Somebody had to pay for something. Let's see. No, I don't think he's gone, but I think the PR department got in trouble, bad trouble. And rightfully so. I mean, the PR department, with Baggate and some of the other stuff that happened. So, and yeah, laying low would be a good idea too. But just wanted to throw it out there because I hadn't heard much about that. The good thing about it is we know that Bethesda behind the scenes is working on that stuff, and they have been working on it for Starfield. They've been building up for Starfield. All of their new stuff is headed for Starfield. So that's the great thing that we know. The big leap for them is going to be Starfield, and they've been telling us that Starfield. Did they have any clue that people were going to react to the way they were going to react to Fallout? No, and I wouldn't have believed it. I don't think y'all would believe it. Looking back at their history, I wouldn't see anything that would make me think that people would, except for some of the mess that went on with Fallout 4. Yeah, you're right, Manos. I agree, Matthew. I think the future is very bright for Bethesda game studios and Bethesda Softworks. If we can get over this little hump, I think the future is so bright, and that's what I want everybody to look at. And that's why I'm sticking with Fallout 76. I think it's a great game, and I think it's going to get better, and y'all know that. And y'all don't get down with it. I think it's great. It's going to stick around, and y'all don't get down with Bethesda, really. Just because people get down with them, don't get down with them. The future is bright with them. I promise. Mano says, oh yeah, he's talking about what Pete Hines says. Yeah, and again, I don't know anything for sure. I just wanted to float that out there because something is obviously going on. James says, did you know that the actor who plays Q from Star Trek: The Next Generation is in Assassin's Creed Origin? I think you told me that before. That's really neat. I didn't know he was a voice actor, but he's good at it. So that's very good. Yep, the future's so bright they have to wear shades. I think Starfield's going to be a huge hit. I hope so anyway. It looks like a lot of people are doing space type stuff. I hope the space thing works for Bethesda, but I think it will. New IPs can be iffy, but I think people are hungry for a new IP from Bethesda. Hey, Tony. Let's see. Queen, you got to focus. You got ADD. You're all over the place. Heath says BGS puts detail into putting little things in their games for players to find. Boy, they do. Just today, roaming the world, I found another Easter egg. What was it? Well, yesterday I found we found a Breaking Bad Easter egg, but I found one today. Oh, I found a Charlie Brown Easter egg. Have y'all found the Charlie Brown Easter egg in Fallout 76? You come up on it's a doghouse that's got a person on top of the doghouse, and then it's got the birdhouse by the doghouse with the baseball bat beside it. It's Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Woodstock. Yeah, it's really cool. It's if you just slow down a little bit, it's really cool everywhere. Timmy, I found a Deathclaw egg too yesterday. Of course, it was on Deathclaw Island, but yeah, the Breaking Bad Easter egg is I'll tell you exactly where it is, Vic. It's at the ice cream place. Anastasia, what's the name of the ice cream place? It's the little ice cream place that's in the forest. Dun, dun. It's a little trailer. It's got the two little bears that have gas masks on. It's so cute. Yeah, by the Cobbleton Farm. Cobbleton Farm. It's on the map. It's right by Cobbleton Farm. No, I don't think no, I don't think it's the Creamery. I think it's the other one. Is the Creamery the one with the cow? It's it's right by the Cobbleton Farm. What did Bano say? I missed it. Yeah, it's not the Creamery. It's the other ice cream place by the Cobbleton Farm. But there's so many little Easter eggs that if you just slow down, they're everywhere. So it's really cool. Oh, okay. Yep. They're all over the place. And the Charlie Brown Easter egg was also in the forest. And it was down by the oh, why can you never think when you're in front of a camera? Anna's ice cream? That sounds right. Yeah, Old Norseman says he's a huge fan of Bethesda, but he'll be very selective on what he pre-orders in the future. You know, that's probably a good idea from anybody about pre-ordering. This pre-ordering is really a new thing. All of this pre-ordering and then ordering the DLCs before they come out and all this stuff. All of that is all new stuff, new ways to get your money beforehand. You know, I knew I was going to buy it anyway, but I understand and I agree. You got plenty of time to get it when it comes out. So, yeah. James says, "What voice actors or actresses would you want in Starfield?" That's a really good question. There's some good ones out there. Vic says she pre-ordered Rage 2. Let's see. What voice actors? Oh, I would like Jean-Luc Picard. That he was good in Oblivion. He'd be great in Starfield. I think he'd be a great voice actor in Starfield. Just right off the top of my head, I think that'd be great. Morgan Freeman, yeah, that's a good voice actor. Uh, hmm. Can y'all think of any voice actors you just have to have? I'm sure they're going to have the guy that's in every one of them, the one that's Codsworth and uh, bless his heart, the one that was Nick Valentine. He's in everyone. Oh, Sam Elliott. Yeah, that would be an awesome one. He's got a great voice. Now he's got some pipes, doesn't he? Yep, he does. What's the guy's name that does Nick Valentine and Codsworth and I can't think of the voice actor that does that, but he is Bethesda's main guy. You know, he's the one that was the storekeeper in Whiterun that would sell his sister. You know, I think he's been in every game they've ever done. But I look for him to get a big name for Starfield. At least a couple of big names. They normally bring a couple of big names in. It seems like every time they do a game, they're upping the ante on their voice actors. Fallout 4, they had some really good voice actors. I loved the backstories. I loved how they did the backstories in Fallout 4. Now, I really liked that. Tell me what y'all thought about the NPCs in Fallout 4, how they did the backstories. I really, really liked that. I thought that was really cool that you got to learn about each of them. That was really cool. I think the actor who plays Q will be in Starfield. Yep, that would. I mean, he's a voice actor, so that'd be good. Seth Green, Tom Hanks. I'm seeing some good ones. I feel like hopefully they've begun casting. Oh, guys, it's already been done. This game is done. It's done. Y'all look me in the eyes. It's done. The Starfield has been done. They're just waiting to release it. Seth Green could be in the plot in Starfield. Fallout 4 was a beautiful game. I don't understand why so many people were disappointed with it. I agree, Manos. Now, I didn't like the dialogue system. I'm with people on that. But as far as the story goes, I thought the story was good. I thought the way they did the NPCs was excellent. I mean, excellent. I could do that every time. Yeah, Eric Todd. He's great. From Fallout 3. Yep. But yeah, I agree. I thought Fallout 4 was a lot better than people gave it credit. Same way with Fallout 76. I guess the dialogue system is the only thing I really, and it's not that huge of a deal with me, but I definitely would. That would be the one thing I would change. You have 1,500 hours, James. Yes, he was the voice of Three Dog. Yes. Manos, you end up skipping most of the dialogue to get back to the action anyway. Danny Ray says he loved the companions in Fallout 4, just wished he could romance all of them, for more RPG elements. Not that I would romance Strong, but it would be cool if not funny. About 150 hours. I was a little short. I'm sorry. I thought you had really played. Yeah, I don't skip, especially early on. I guess I'm a slow player. That's what I have learned. And maybe that's why some people are not liking Fallout 76 as much. I'm a slow player in Fallout 76. To enjoy it, you have to play it slower. Wolfman is he's a very fast player, and he kind of gets annoyed with 76 because he don't want to go that slow and pay attention to all that stuff. So, and there's a lot of things in any Fallout that you'll miss. All those things that we were talking about, the little things that they put in, you'll miss those things. Oh, I saw an Office. This was great. I saw an Office Easter egg. This one was a couple of weeks ago. Y'all know The Office? Sure, you know The Office. It was on the terminal. This one, I wished I'd have been recording, and I cannot remember where it was, but it was on the terminal. It was talking about somebody that was not an assistant, but they were the assistant to the manager, and it says that they were going to be promoted to assistant manager from the assistant to the manager. Anyway, y'all know how Dwight Schrute in The Office was always not assistant manager, but he was always assistant to the manager. Anyway, that was a Easter egg to The Office. So you'd have to know The Office. So that was hilarious when I found that. I was laughing out loud. And, you know, you have to sit there and read this computer, and you have to know The Office. But how many people would sit there and read that computer and figure that out? You know, I thought Wolfman would never have done that, never have got it. I'm sitting here cackling out loud at it. You know, it was hilarious. James says he fought Medusa in Assassin's Creed. That sounds great. See, I want to try that game. That sounds so interesting. That sounds awesome. Manos. I did find I found one teddy bear stitching up another one's rear end, and then I found teddy bears playing spin the bottle with a skeleton. That was on top of the fire department. That was my favorite teddy bear scene. Why didn't I think of that one today? There's like 5 teddy bears there. Duh. They're playing spin the bottle on top of the fire department. We were looking for teddy bears. Yep, that was cool. Manos says it, Queen. I didn't do it. Manos did it. He says my friend saw their first teddy bear last night and declared it creepy. Did you know that one of the actors from The Office is in Star Trek Discovery? I did not. Which one is it? Can you tell me which actor? Is Teddy Fear the one with red eyes? Well, that sounds right, but I don't know. And Big T's asking James, how deep did they go in Odyssey with the Medusa? Spin the bottle. Yeah, spin the bottle. There is a spin. Have y'all not seen the spin the bottle game on the top of the fire department with the bears? I took a picture of it. It is so cute. Spin the bottle is innocent. Come on, that's not bad. It's cute. It's got a skeleton and teddy bears. And I don't know why I didn't think about that, because I had to find 10 teddy bears. No comment. Oh, really? Dwight Schrute is in Star Trek. Now, that would be interesting. That is so cool. Well, y'all better get your questions in. Believe it or not, we've been on here an hour wasting time talking about The Office. That's very cool. But it's so cool getting to talk to y'all. Very quick, I think I know the answer, but would y'all be interested in a live stream of Fallout 76? Would y'all be interested in watching something like that? Just let me know in the last part of this podcast, and y'all can tell me yay or nay. So, well, good deal. I want to do that. And what would you like to see me do in that live stream? I am let's see, I'm almost level 50, so I can't do anything too major, but but I won't be killing level 1 Scorched or anything like that. I can kill a Scorched Beast. Oh, a Scorched Beast Queen? Well, I'll have to get some help to do that. But Queen, see, now you're being naughty. See? Uh-huh. Now he wants cake. No Scorched Beast Queens. No. Launch a nuke. Did you know I have not launched a nuke yet? I'm saving that. I've not done that yet. See, I like to save those things. I've not killed a queen yet. I've saved that. I've killed a Scorched Beast. I've killed the Mothman several times. That's all right. Hey, I'll help you level up. Level 25 is fine. I think I'm level 47. That's not too high. My Xbox character is right around 25, and my PS4 character is level 2. So hey, don't feel bad. No, I'll play with any level character. We can team up and go. But y'all think about what y'all would like to see me do, and we'll do that live stream soon. But we'll do it here on YouTube. So I think that'll be good. We'll have about the same amount of people, and we'll get you a character, Miss Queen, on Xbox so you can play. And I know we've got people that'll play with Miss Queen. I'm still waiting on my name to get changed on PC so I can be the king instead of the queen. Oh, good, Master Chief. I'd like to play with you sometime. That's awesome. If we're not friends yet, look me up. I'm the Mississippi Queen on PC. Oh, gosh. I hate that. Explore some place I've never been before. Okay, I can do that. I love going to the Mire. The Mire is always a awesome place to go. Anywhere in the Mire is cool. Man, that game, I just get overwhelmed in 76 just looking around. It's so cool. You can call me I am a fan, not a fanboy. I'm a fan man, but I am, because I just get. I was talking to Texas Weeds or Georgia Dogs today. He's level 146, something like that, and he says he jumped off for a. Oh, by the way, I ran into Timmy the other day too for the first time. It was good to run into you, Timmy. I think we ran into each other on Xbox, didn't we? Or it was Xbox. Anyway, he said he'd quit for about 3 days. Texas Weeds did, and he couldn't stay away. That he missed it so much he came back, and that's how I am. I can't stand it. I've got to play. I love it so much. So I love it. Yeah, the new update. By the way, the update that is coming with the PvP. Y'all go again. Give my video a mercy view. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I know all of you haven't, because it only got like 150 views. So please go watch it. But it does tell you that there is some other things, as Lady Braven just said. One of the things is great. It's going to tell you when there will be a known tag where your recipes and plans, you don't have to pick it up and go, do I know this? Do I know this? It will actually tell you if you know it or not. So that's going to be a great thing. Little things like that are in the update, and some more fixes. So looking forward to that. And then hopefully the next update will have some major things for players like me, like they'll open the vault or add a new quest line, or maybe that vending machine for our camps. I'm looking forward to that as well. It has been awesome to be with y'all as always. Old Norseman, I'm about to run too, but I'm glad you stopped by. I'm glad all of y'all stopped by. Heath says it's sad that I got excited over a plan for lawn flamingos. No, I get excited over any new plan I get. I love the new plans. I got excited. What did I get excited over the other day? It was something simple like that, and I I was super excited. Any new plan that I get, I am super stoked. So again, if y'all want to play with me on any platform, send me a message on Twitter, on Facebook. I would love to get with you on Fallout 76 anytime, and we will have that live stream very soon. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Hey, Tim, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Tim says, with that $5, hit the like button. Thank you, Tim. And the likes just went up because of that $5. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. And by the way, when we ran into Tim in the wasteland, he was so nice. We took pictures together, and it was so neat getting to run in. I love that, just getting to run into people in the game. That's so neat. So if you want to play with me, please send me a message if I hadn't got to play with you yet. And if I've promised to play with you and you haven't heard from me, listen, my memory is terrible. Ask the Queen, okay? My memory is terrible, and it's not my fault. It's my sickness's fault. So y'all send me another message, okay? And remind me, because I will forget, I promise you. But thank you, Timmy. Thank you so much for that $5 and reminding everybody to hit that like button. Thank y'all for stopping by the King's Corner. I love spending this time with y'all. Thank y'all for being my subscribers and being so faithful and being my friends. I appreciate it so much. Y'all stop by next time, okay? Bye, guys.